Hello students. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. Now today's we have discussed on Maths course for grade 9. We have starting from contain grade 9 student mathematics have contained 7 main points or 7 chapters. The first chapter the number system, or revision on that of rational numbers, the real number system. It contents of unit 1 is have two main part or divisions, and unit 2 solution of equation, how we can discuss or how we can solve solution of equation involving exponent and the radicals, system of linear equation in two variable, how we can solve equation involving absolute value in the quadratic equation. There is contains these parts or solution of equation, how we solve, how we can, what is their application, what is their definition. We have to see together. In the unit 3, further on sets. What is grapes of set? What is the meaning of set? The notation of set is operation on set is how we operate the set is, and what is the notation? How can categorize their notation? We have seen together. Now further on sets, we have seen this unit 4 relation functions, graphic of function. How can explain relation? What is the relation? What is the function? What is the main is how we can, how to identify the given equation or the given is a relation or a function. How can we identify, how we can sketch graphs of function, how we can use the sketch graph is how we identify it is a relation, it is a function. What is the main points of identification of the graph? Such on this, and the next one is unit 5, geometry and the measurements, regular polygon. This is a geometry or a solid geometry, how we can regular polygon, further on congruence and similarity, how we identifying that is the given solid geometry. Further on a congruence or a similarity, how can we identify this is a congruence or similarity. Further on trigonometry and circles measurements. This topic is including in geometry measurements. Unit 6 statics probability, statistical data, how we can satisfy or how we can collect the data. What is the main process of collecting data? Now we identifying how we data is collect. What is their procedure? Probability. What is probability? Now we have seen in these topics. The next or unit 7 or the last unit is vector 2 dimension. Vectors. What is vector? How we can identify vector? How we can vector in the scalar? What is the difference? What is the similarity? How we can see in 2 dimension? We have to identifying this vector in 2 dimensions. And the representative of vectors, addition and subtract of vector, how we can add, how we can subtract, how we multiply, how we divide, position on vectors. Vector we have. Hello students, now we have seen the main contents of Maths in grade 9. The first chapter or unit 1, the number system. Unit outcomes. After completing this unit, you should be able to know the basic concepts and important fact about real numbers. You just satisfy method and the procedures in computation with real numbers. Solve mathematical problem involving real numbers. This is the main you are after completing main topics. Now the main topics of introductions of maths or such first chapter or unit 1. Now in parallel grades you have learned about rational numbers, their property and the basic mathematical operation upon them. After review of your knowledge about rational numbers, you will continue studying the number system in the present unit. Here you will learn about rational numbers and real numbers, their property and the basic operation upon them. Also, you will discuss some related concepts such as approximation, accuracy, and the scientific notation. Now, revision on the set of rational numbers. Now, students, you have seen number systems with starting from natural number. Natural number is denoted by n. Natural number denoted by n. It is described by n is equals to 1, 2, 3. It continues. This is denoted by or described natural numbers. Natural number is starting from 1 up to continuous, infinite. It is infinite. The set of all numbers is denoted by W. Sets of all number. Sets of all number denoted by Y. It described is 0, 1, 2, 3. It continuous. It is described as of whole number. That is of integer denoted by sets of integer denoted by Z. It described by it's continuous in at the left, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. It is continuous from left, from right. This is the examples of natural or integer numbers. Okay, students, from above given to natural numbers of the natural number or the elements of natural number m and p. Numbers of m and p. M is called m and p. M is called multiple of p. If there is a natural number q, such that m is equals to p times q. It is a multiple, or given to natural number m and p, m is called a multiple of p. If there is a natural number q such that m is equals to p times q, in this case p is called a factor. P is called factor or divisor of m. Divisor of m. We also say m is divisible by p. M is divisible by p. Similarly, q is also a factor or divisor of m. M is divisible by q.